So I am an environmentalist. Like I will be officially an environmentalist. Like I'm doing my environment science degree. I recycle, I thrift, but still I'm using the and I talk about environment through the phone, which is made from rare earth metals, powered by electricity from a coal plant, and stored in a cloud like data centers, which is the size of a country. Which is drying up the water sources of, like, I don't know even that within 5 years I have water to drink or not, because of the chat gpt prompts that we share. Wow, the irony level is so. Yeah, definitely Gen Z, not just Gen Z, the every generation out here which is living right now, Gen Z Alpha, is kind of weird. Like it's just so funny. Like we have infinite knowledge on our fingertips. Like I just type and I have the answer. Like literally we are sitting on infinite knowledge, climate reports, sustainability tips, how to save your energy sources, how to save your carbon footprint. And yet every Google search we do, the save the planet, is creating a carbon footprint. So yeah, in today's time, data centers industry is creating more carbon footprint than airline industry. But there I was saving my airline footprint, but unknowingly my data is creating more carbon footprint. Like wow. Technology has definitely made us the most informed generation in the history. Like literally, earlier people used to read a whole bunch of books just to gain knowledge, but now the things have got so much personalized that if I want an information, I'll just do it. But when was the last? Here we talk about climate change on the internet, but when was the last time when we were in the environment experiencing it without taking a photo of sunset or aesthetically pleasing? We are scrolling through forest, but in real the forests are burning. Like wow, what an irony to live in this era. Like I have always been grateful to be born in this generation. Like we can access anything. If I want food, I can order it right now. If I want drinking water, I have accessibility right now. I don't know about 5 years down the line, seeing the data centers. Right now, I was watching Think School's documentary on this only data centers and stuff, and it really got me thinking, which is what inspired me to create this video. But yeah, there are silent wars that we Gen Z have created that we have no idea about. Like really no idea about. Like right now, the climate change is insane. It's October right now. Like it's like we are close to November right now in India, in Maharashtra, in Mumbai, in Thane, in Kalyan, and it's still raining. Like it was insanely raining past days. Like, and still some people say that climate change is not real. Like wow. Technology is both hero and villain of our story. Like yes, like for example, we are using AI to map coral reefs and monitor deforestation. But we are also using lithium batteries, generating e-waste, and consuming insane amount of energy that we are running out. Like we are watching silly videos of snake eating its own tail, tweeting about sustainability to our devices, which is built on the most sustainable systems. Like I sometimes wonder, like what will I do when I become an officially an environmentalist after my degree completes? Like we are sometimes I just feel that we are running out of time so much. See loads of videos on the internet about many content creators which are creating content to send, recycle, thrift, recycle it. And sometimes I wonder, do this small habits, does that really matter? Because here are billionaires, millionaires creating a data centers and stuff and promoting things which are harmful for the environment. And here we are doing small habits of saving plastic, not using plastic, not using paper, to have this less dependency. But there's the irony that how much our small habits will save the planet. But the real truth is the person who is the owner of that company, the politicians which we have voted, should take the responsibility too. That is when the real impact will happen. But what are they doing? But we were the ones who choose them to be the politician. But what? Always the politics thing. So yeah, in lecturer, my faculty said that if you want to if you want to talk about environment, you have to talk about politics. Like it just blew our mind. Like what the fuck, na, right? If you want to talk about environment, you have to talk about politics. Like what an irony that sounds like. Wow. Yeah, we are the generation which can't be away from our devices or anything, but still taking conscious choices which may help. And hope is the last thing which is left in our generation, because the amount of in the sea of data centers that we are in, like there are many things. I just wonder why are we working so much slow. And I also wonder sometimes that I have one life to live. In that also I'm living in so much dirty environment. Like I can't even, in our last semester, in third semester, I was learning about air pollution and diseases that it is causing, and had randomly searched like the Kalyan that I'm living in the city, what is the rank in the, and I was shocked, it was around 131 at that time. 131 top city in the whole world for air pollution. Like, what the fuck? Like you. Oh my god. Whew. I genuinely think about that I have one life to live. In that also I have to live in the city where air pollution is so much that it will cause future diseases to my generation. And no one is really talking about it, nor they are taking actions on it, because everyone thinks that it is not affecting us right now, but sadly from behind it is noticeable that it is raining in October in India, but no one is thinking why it is raining, what we did, and what we should do to prevent it. Wow.